Hello, my name is Aram, and in this video we'll be discussing the surveillance of people of Muslim faith in the United States. After the terroristic attacks on September 11, 2001, the American population has become more and more distrustful of the Muslim part of the population. Let's analyze this issue in the thinking cloud. September 11, 2001 changed the world forever. This was the first major terrorist attack with 2,996 dead and many more injured. After this attack, many Americans vowed to prevent such an attack ever happening again.
According to the ACLU, the New York City Police Department's Intelligence Division has profiled and conducted suspicionless surveillance of various Muslim groups due to their religion. This clearly violates the right that all Americans have, the right to practice their religion and to be free from discrimination based on their faith.
This issue isn't important to only Muslims. Power shift in civilizations all the time. And now with Islam being the fastest growing religion in our world, there might be a time that the tides may shift again. We don't want the minority groups to be discriminated against by the majority because they're expecting their First Amendment rights.
This issue could affect any of us in the future. If the government turns against its people, then it can start watching you and invading your privacy when you're exercising your constitutional rights on a day-to-day basis.
Now, many of you might argue that gun violence or abortion might be more pressing issues, but would like to point out that here at Jim's News, that such issues are indeed very important. But discrimination against a group of people based on religion is a direct violation of the Constitution and can directly affect some people's everyday lives.
Interviewing a lot of local members of the Muslim community, we found that many feel insecure about their privacy. People don't know if they're being watched, and the uncertainty has left a lot of people worrying about the government and what they know and don't know about them. A lot of people take extremes regarding this issue. Some think that there should be no surveillance in general, while others believe that all Muslims should be watched because they present a security threat to our country. Our solution to this issue is as follows.
If one has committed a crime that may have some terroristic tendencies such as religious extremism and showing excessive violence in crimes, also having been in contact with known terrorists and outside of prison can cause one to be subjected to surveillance, but they will be notified. If the police or FBI conduct surveillance on communities based on racial or religious composition, they will lose their funding temporarily, and the head of the department will be placed on temporary leave.
We believe that with these regulations on the authorities, there would be less police presence in such neighborhoods, and safety can still be ensured by watching people who are most at risk of committing terrorist attacks.
Thank you for listening to our video.
I'm Tavares Neal, and I approve of this message.
After the terrorist attacks on September 11, 2001, the American population has become more and more distrustful of the...
3, 2, 1, go.
After the terror...